Spring and summer, they are certainly upon us, and many of us are going to be heading outdoors for the usual yard work, family outings, just the typical running around. But for older adults, the activities can present a danger falling down. Dr. Alicia Arbaye is in this morning talking about what we can do to help keep them safe, because a lot of people don't understand. Good morning to you first.
Good morning.
What a lot of people don't understand is when our older adults fall outside,
yes,
it can be more dangerous.
Yeah, well, what we don't understand also until very recently is that actually it's different. We think of all falls as the same and that it's a sickly person who kind of fell out of bed or something like that. But the younger, healthier people also fall outside, and that can also be, sometimes those injuries can be worse.
Is it something that we're just maybe a little more carefree with moving around outside, don't see the ledge, maybe fall, trip over something, twist an ankle in a hole, something like that?
Right, so if you think about who's normally outside, it's someone who's probably in a little bit better health than someone who's kind of indoors most of the time. And what the studies have found is that the people who fall outside tend to be younger. They tend to be men usually who are doing some project or something outside, or who aren't being careful about where they're going, and that can be kind of an issue. It sounds like you're about to say something there.
I think they call those honeydews.
Could be. Now, the studies that have looked at this haven't really looked at what they were exactly doing, but the interesting thing is that they can be just as important. So my advice is when someone falls is to tell somebody about it. Like if you woke up and were short of breath, you would tell someone about it, we hope.
You'd think.
Right, you would think if you woke up and couldn't talk, you'd tell someone about it. So if you fall, it's important to tell your doctor about it as well.
How can someone tell if they're at risk?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there have got to be factors you have to take into account.
Right, exactly. I mean, so we all fall, right? Like I fell over the winter on some ice as well. Like,
right.
Falling by itself doesn't have to be the issue, but usually when an older person falls, it's usually a sign that there's some other things going on. So people who are at risk are people who have fallen before, or who are kind of afraid of falling. And one easy way to tell if you're at risk is if when you have to get up from your chair, if you need your arms to do it. So if you need to push down, then that shows that you have some weakness. But if you can get up, I hope I can do it, without having to use your legs, without having to use your arms, that's kind of a risk that you have maybe some core muscles that are weak. And also, older adults are on a lot of medications, and many medications put people at risk for falling as well. Blood pressure medicines, water pills, antidepressants, allergy medicines.
Is it treatable?